Hi, this is Haplin, and in this video we're going to be testing out your workflows. Workflows are a really magical and necessary part of HighLevel, but they can also seem a bit complicated at first. The workflows in this training are relatively simple and easy to implement, but if you have additional questions about the way they work, we've included a link below so you can learn more. To start, just click Automations, then open up the folder, and we can review these workflows in order. Number 1, appointment confirmation and reminders. This workflow triggers every time a new appointment is booked in the sales calendar. When that happens, a new opportunity will be generated alongside the new contact generation. The appointment will be confirmed, and then a series of reminders will be scheduled so that you can maximize your show rate. Next up is number 2, sales call Zoom link clicked. This simply updates the opportunity every time somebody clicks in to join your Zoom room so that the call is marked as attended. Next, workflow number 3 only happens if you mark an appointment as a no-show. This can either be done in the calendars area or in the respective contact's profile. Once you do that, the workflow will automatically kick off a rebooking campaign, so when you show up to a Zoom room and you get no-showed on, if a lead doesn't show up to their appointment after they've booked with you, then you can mark them as a no-show, and that'll give you the best chance at getting them rebooked. Number 4, new sale plus onboarding nurture. This happens every time a new sale goes through. So once you get a yes on a sales call, you'll want to make sure you send them the link to the checkout page on your website so that they can process the payment, get all the way across the finish line. Then this workflow will automatically trigger. Once it does trigger, it's going to update the pipeline, send a welcome message, and then prompt your new client to book their onboarding call. Now, best practice, this is just a side note, on the sales call, if you close the client, you should probably be trying to get that onboarding call scheduled before you even hang up. So best practice is to just do it live. But in case they've got to run or you've got to run or for whatever reason you're not able to book it, it's nice to have this automation that will kind of pick up the pieces and make sure none of your new clients slip through the cracks. Once they do book their onboarding call and that appointment is on the onboarding calendar, that will automatically trigger workflow 5, the onboarding automations, which should be pretty self-explanatory at this point. And same goes for number 6, onboarding call Zoom link clicked, and number 7, onboarding no-show. These are the same thing as the automations we've already been over. They've just been retailored away from the sales process and applied to the onboarding process. And lastly, number 8 is opt-out D&D. This triggers automatically whenever a contact in the system responds with your opt-out keyword. In this case, the default is bye-bye, one word. When that happens, the workflow will add a tag. It will mark them as D&D to make sure that they don't get any more needless messages from you, which is necessary for compliance. And then it will notify you that you have a new opt-out. An opt-out workflow is always a good idea to have. We recommend having some kind of opt-out automation in every one of your HighLevel use cases. And okay, that does it for the review of these workflows, but what you will want to do is not just review them, but you'll actually want to go through and test them. Go back through these automations again and review their triggers, and then take those corresponding actions that a prospective client would take that you know are going to trigger these workflows, and then check back in on HighLevel so you can actually see those workflow actions being executed. This is going to help you not just make sure that your automations are set up properly, but it's really going to help you start to build confidence with HighLevel. And when you understand workflows, you kind of understand 95% of what's really going on with this software. So it's really important that you have confidence in your workflows and in your automations. You're able to troubleshoot. And side note, we find the execution logs section to be a really great resource that will help you understand any given workflow's activities while you're testing. And that's all you got to do. This is the most tech-heavy part of this entire training, so if it seems a little bit complicated, don't worry. Everything gets easier from here. So once you have reviewed and tested your workflows, you can go ahead and move on.